Hi guys, and welcome back. Today we're watching The Wilds, and without further ado, let's get into it, shall we? This episode deals with sensitive issues including teen suicide. Viewer discretion is advised. So take that as a warning from me, and I see that as a warning for myself as well.
You must have dreamed of coming home for so long. Now that you're here, what do you want to do most?
Honestly, smoke about 100 cigs,
Wow, so they're back. They look so clean. It's so weird to see them looking so clean.
Leah, what about you?
I just want to reconnect with certain people. People who may have been worried or felt like we had unfinished business.
All of the other girls, they came up with like simple things that you usually miss when you don't have it, but when you have it, you don't recognize it. Things like comfort stuff. And Leah is there like spilling her heart out. God, she is so in love. It's actually annoying. That sounds rude. But yeah.
And if that person is watching right now, I just want to say that I did not miss you every day.
I'm going to fuck the rowdiest guy with the biggest dick as soon as I fucking can.
Oh, okay, so that was just an imaginary scenario.
Say that on live TV.
Now they look more like I'm used to seeing them.
Come on, Leah. We're going. Get your booty out. We're going. There's men around.
Thought you were sticking with the friendly and approachable sweater thing.
No, not with this one.
Not with this one. We're back at it again with the interviews or interrogations, as I'd like to call them.
So how do you know what's best for drawing her out when we don't even know which her we're gonna get?
I just thought of something. Imagine the mindfuck that you would get if you got back from something like this and realized that nobody's missed you, that you haven't even been missing yet, that nobody paid attention to it, and that everybody thought that you went to a recreational trip to Hawaii. Gosh, that would be so weird and so traumatizing. What happened to her hair? Hold on, that means that Nora must be the mole, right? Because they would never question a mole, because that wouldn't make sense, because they already know what they're doing and why they're there. So if they're questioning Shelby, she must be in the clear, right?
The body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. Glorify God, therefore, within your body.
Christian spinning, that's a thing. Or is that a thing? Is probably the right way to put it.
If we could locate the pilot, we could avoid all this.
Mishigas, we just need the...
Tail number? Yeah, we managed to blow up an image of it. We got it.
Oh, so it wasn't them.
Call that contact I gave you. Read him that number. He'll know how to make this whole thing go away.
We're on it. Focus on your meeting.
8 courses. Great.
Should give you plenty of time to tell me how you're spending my money.
Oh, she's one of their sponsors. I don't know who she is. Or do we know? I don't think so.
These aren't candy, they're edibles.
Oh, I know they're edible. I just ate them.
No, like THC.
What would happen if someone accidentally ate 3?
And she won't be alone.
I'm in 2. Solidarity, baby.
I'm still wondering, where's Shelby?
So Martha just ate enough weed to tranquilize a buffalo. In case you were wondering what you're missing.
She's already tripping balls, so it's...
Pretty crazy.
She's gonna have an accident, right? She's gonna drink that booze and eat those edibles and trip or something.
We hope that you are here in this room with us today. We'll show Kyle the way. When we start eating this sugary crap, everybody is another. Can you dig it?
I don't like him. He's so passive-aggressive. I don't know what to do with myself. I don't like him at all.
Shelby.
I know, but I looked into the implants, and if I start the process now, I could have permanent teeth for the winter pageant circuit.
If you got artificials drilled in before you're done growing, there could be irreversible damage, and not to mention the pain of it, Shelby. I mean...
God made you this way. And God only does beautiful.
Well, if that's the case, then why are you trying to pray the gay away from the guy in the living room? Just asking. She's losing it. She's losing it, poor girl. Losing your faith is such a difficult thing. I feel really sorry for her.
What's everybody talking about?
Orgasm.
Jesus, she's trash.
Yeah, that's a little bit my bad.
I was and am over the goddamn moon about getting back to a little civilization.
Well, that wasn't what she told Tony.
Isn't that your stepbrother, Brian? It's different.
He started coming in my room, and we'd kiss. Then he started wanting more. And I didn't want him to stop liking me, so I gave him a blowjob.
Did that have anything to do with
my trip to the dark side? Ugh. I had no idea seeing him would rile me like this.
I am questioning whether, she did it voluntarily or not. And even if it was, she was obviously so young and he was so much older. So it was an abuse of power. So that might be an explanation to why seeing him around her, because it is connected to so many emotions that she hasn't processed yet.
he knew better? He took advantage of you.
Thank you. Just what I said.
Grab someone's come hide.
Was that her first love? I think it was.
Did you tell her?
No! Because you're that ashamed. No, you are obviously the one with the shame.
Yes.
Now, all your hateful church shit is not gonna help you figure out who you are.
I know exactly who I am.
No, you don't.
Hey, you might even be able to win the douchebag goatee.
Well, hold on a second. You're not gonna eat Mama's meatballs and that, are you?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, Dad.
You've got marker on you. You need to be more careful.
She grew up in such a controlling environment. I'm so sad for her.
In some cultures, a woman's at the height of her spiritual power when she gets her period. Do you feel your spirit transcending?
Oh, right. Because she had an eating disorder, she probably haven't had her period. For some people, an eating disorder can be triggered by the fact that you don't want to grow up and that you're afraid of your body changing and things like that. So I don't know, maybe this is a huge deal for Rachel.
You know, I haven't had it in 3 years. And not just because of my fucked up shit with food, but because Coach had me on NuvaRing nonstop, so I would never be sidelined.
Yeah, working out really hard also stops menstruation.
You have a whole life out there. You just don't know what it looks like yet.
After you said something, we pressed her.
And Becca admitted that something did happen, which I'm sure is just as concerning for you as it is for us.
Hey, Becca, she tried to kiss me. It came out of nowhere.
Kyle always struggles with that way of being. He is in so much pain, Shelby.
He's only in pain because you won't accept him. You know, the struggle between being true to yourself and trying to please other people can really tear a person apart. She's so scared of her family, of everything they preach, that she won't even admit to who she is. I mean, that's hard.
And if this is the life that he chooses, he's gonna be all alone. There ain't gonna be a place for him here. That is the last thing we want for you. I don't want you to be alone.
Isn't that something that you as a family choose? You choose to leave a person alone, not the other way around. The person doesn't choose to leave because of who they are. The people around them choose to leave them alone. I just think that's a fucked up way of seeing it, the way he said it.
I pity you. You know, the shit that you pulled with Brian. You know, you probably came on to him. Probably forced him to be with you.
You know that's not true.
Maybe on top of all your other issues, you're like overly sexual or something.
Shelby, you kissed me.
Shut up. Shut up!
I know you're going through stuff. I see you. And I will never judge you.
Stay the fuck away from me.
Now you might want this. There might be a photo op Fred's you when rescue gets here.
It's stuck.
It's stuck. It's okay. It's okay.
Shelby, no.
No, Shelby, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't.
I don't fucking want it.
This whole episode is very tense. I don't know how to react anymore. It's so intense.
Can someone tell me what's going on already?
It's Becca Gilroy. Apparently her mom found her in her car. The ambulance came, but it was too late.
That's what hate can do. It can kill people. And that's a lot coming from a religion that says that they're all about love.
Follow thee more nearly, day by day.
You turn from a witty, happy song to a desperate cry for help. She's so freaking lost. And it's written very well. Like, I can feel it, because I'm going to talk about this later.
You know, Shelbs, I've been thinking about it. And you're right. That flipper's a problem. If you have the means to take care of it, you should. If it can be fixed, pain's worth it. Right, Shelbs?
The unfortunate incidents we're looking into started to occur shortly thereafter.
I want to know about the unfortunate incident. Kind of like right now.
I'm done talking.
Sorry, we still have 2 hours left and a lot of ground to cover.
You think I give a shit?
2 hours?
But I'm not saying a word until you let me see her.
What the fuck happened? Can someone please just tell me what the fuck happened?
For 16 days, actual death has been hanging over our heads. And yet the only thing I seem to give a shit about is love. Isn't that what we're all afraid of? That we won't be loved?
Now, what about the plane? The money's been wired, so this rogue pilot ought to have been dealt with.
Your contact said everything's been handled and your hands are clean.
Did you have the pilot killed?
What? I'm sorry, who do you think I am?
Why did you want to see Leah? I really wonder. Okay, so that note in the beginning was probably concerning Becca, who killed herself due to what Shelby told her about how she was disgusting, had no friends because she was mentally unstable, and Shelby was basically doing her a favor being friends with her. Which Shelby, in her turn, only said because she was afraid. And it really bothers me when a religion preach about love and about how everybody is worth loving, and then at the same time shuts people out for being different, and they can be so cold-hearted and the opposite of loving, and the environment can become hostile, where all you want is to be accepted, and at the same time you know you never will be, because you know deep down inside that you're a person that they don't agree with. Which is weird, you can't disagree with a person, because it's not like the topping on pizza. It's not a matter of opinion, it's a person. Gosh. Well, this episode was really intense. I really liked it. I could feel the high stakes all the time or throughout the whole episode, which I really enjoyed. But the subject matter wasn't nice at all. I'm looking forward to the next episode and what's gonna happen now that they won't get rescued. I also enjoyed how everybody wasn't convinced that Gretchen wasn't gonna kill the pilot of the plane that spotted the girls on the island. Because I sure as hell wasn't convinced either. So to me, she has more of that vibe that she would do anything to protect her research. And that means anything, she would go to any lengths, which includes killing the pilot. But that's a whole nother story. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Until then, take care. Bye.